Yeah, here we go now, baby. We are right back into the action for another day of the week. Welcome to the Friday edition of the MLB Prop Picks program right here on the Covers YouTube channel. Great big show planned for you guys today. We see Derek on the screen there. The Bat X is back for another day with a 4-pack of picks. Then Jon Metler will be by. Him and I, between the two of us, we have 6 total picks. Quick shout out to the guys in the live chat. Let us know what your best bets are for the day. We'll read a few off throughout the course of the show. Derek, how you doing on this lovely Friday morning?
Doing well. Busy morning. Markets are definitely moving, but I think we have a few good ones to throw out for you guys.
Indeed. Okay, yeah, so 4 picks from Derek here, so let's not waste any more time. Reed in the live chat, RIP Hogan, brother. NWO for life. Okay, let's get into the baseball here. If you're not familiar with the Bat X procedure, let me tell you a little bit about it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to tell you what book we're going to, what game, the market, the team, the player, and the bet. Let's get right into the action. We're going to start things off today over at Bet365 and over at Bet365. We're going to be going to the Blue Jays Tigers game. The Blue Jays put an absolute pounding on the Tigers there last night. Keider Montero is on the mound there for the Tigers tonight. Tough task against the hot-hitting Blue Jays. The market that we're going to go to is pitcher walks, and we're going to go over 1.5 walks for Montero, plus 170 odds. Is that holding steady for us? It is over at Bet365. What do we think for this one, Derek?
Josh talks a lot about, if you can get these walk props at any sort of crazy plus money on either side, they're probably going to be pretty good bets because they're kind of close to coin flips. Like they're, a lot, unless you're dealing with a really extreme guy, they're going to project pretty close to 1.5. And Montero today projects for 1.53. This projects to win 46% of the time, and we're getting it at plus 170. So, if they were to give us the plus 170 on the under, we'd probably be on that too, but they're offering it on the over. And so we're just going to flip the coin at these odds as many times as we can throughout the year. And we're going to wind up coming out ahead. Montero has had a number of short appearances this year, but a lot of those have been when he's been like a bulk pitcher. When he's actually the starting pitcher, he tends to go deeper. So if we can get 80 pitches out of him today, I would be very happy.
Okay, yeah, let's hope we get a little bit of help from the home plate umpire in that one. I love a good over on a walk prop. Okay, next up, we're going to be staying at Bet365. A pretty decent looking game, I think. We have.
And you mentioned the umpire for Montero. It does help. There's an extreme hitters umpire in this game, so that's
there we go.
Thing. Yeah.
Nice little nugget right there. Okay, we're going to Padres versus Cardinals. This game taking place in St. Louis. The market that we're getting into, pitcher outs. And we have Nick Pivetta on the bump here for the Padres. You're looking to lock in the under 17.5 outs, plus 150. Good looking number there, Derek.
Yeah, it's another one where we're getting big odds on a play that not quite a coin flip. The bet actually thinks this is a 59% winner. So plus 150 on that is insane value. That makes this probably the most valuable prop of the day. Pivetta's been really good this year, and he's been able to go 6 innings plenty of times. But he's also getting a bit lucky. Like he's going to start getting hit with some regression. When that comes, when the BABIP goes up, he's not going to be able to go as deep as often. And we're getting 150 here when the bat is projecting 16 outs for him on average. So I think this one's pretty good.
Poe Degen Stoner in the live chat says, baseball and bong rip season continues from Garden City, Colorado. Have at it, brother. Okay. Let's keep on moving along here. We're staying at Bet365 for the third Bet X pick today. We are going to Arlington, Texas. I think it's still Arlington, Texas, where the Rangers play with the Atlanta Braves in town. Once again, we're going to be targeting the pitcher outs market. Nate Eovaldi putting together one hell of a season. His total out number sitting there at 17.5. We're going to go for some more plus money. The under sitting there at plus 125. What are you thinking for this one for the red hot Eovaldi, Derek?
Yeah, Eovaldi's been great. But again, I think he's another guy that probably winds up with some regression hitting him in the second half. It's been, I think, 12 days, close to 2 weeks since he's made a start. And that wasn't just because of the All-Star break. He had back stiffness, was supposed to start last Sunday, got scratched. So there's a chance he's going to be a little bit limited. There's a chance that the back flares up again and he gets pulled early. There's a number of ways he hits the under on this one. So the bat's projecting about, I think, 85 pitches or so and about 15 or 16 outs on average here. So we'll take the under, especially with potentially a little bit of, hidden value with the back.
Okay, the fourth and final Bet X pick today. We're going to be taking a big swing on this one. We're not up at 365. We're going over to Bally for this one. We're going back to the Blue Jays Tigers game there in Detroit. The market that we're getting into is the home run market, a favorite of many, and targeting a big name here, Vladdy Jr., over half a home run, coming in at plus 700 odds. Pretty good looking number there, Derek.
Yeah, it's a great number. Anyone who's followed this show or followed my picks anywhere knows that anyone who uses the bat knows that Vlad projects well for a home run pretty frequently. He's been profitable in the couple months since I've been doing home run props and betting them. He started off the year really slow in the power department, still only has 13 home runs, but his underlying numbers are the same as they've always been. His barrels are great. His exit velocity is great. He's launching the ball, not as much as you want him to, but not any less than he ever has. And so this is a guy who we should expect home run regression in the positive direction to come for. We've started seeing that a little bit over the last couple months. And they're giving us a great number here today against kind of a mediocre pitcher in Montero, extreme hitters umpire. This is a good spot for Vlad.
Vladdy Jr. to go yard. I would love to see it as a Blue Jays fan. Okay, Derek, we'll leave it at that for today. Of course, you will be I'll do a quick recap here of the Bad X picks if you're just tuning in. So Kiter Montero, we went over 1.5 walks at plus 170. Nick Pivetta under 17.5 outs, plus money again, plus 150. Nate Eovaldi under 17.5 outs, plus 125, an angle there for him to potentially be limited, maybe. And the big one, Vladdy Jr., to go yard, plus 700 over at Bally on that one. Okay, with that, we will leave it at that, Derek. Of course, you'll be right back with us again next week, every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday here on the Covers MLB Prop Pick program. Enjoy the games. Best of luck with those bets and have an awesome weekend, Derek.
Thanks a lot. Have a good one, guys. Good luck.
Indeed. Okay, let's keep on moving here as we bring in the next guest, my coworker here at Covers, Jon Metler. Jon, how are you?
Could be better. Tigers really struggling. Blue Jays beat them up really good yesterday.
Thankfully, they got that big lead, man, in the NL Central. But they're what are they? 1-10 in their last 11?
Yeah, everything's bad. Pitching's bad. Hitting's bad. I think they still got an 8.5 game lead though on the AL Central. So Guardian. The thing is, the Guardians are in second. The Guardians are talking about selling maybe Steven Kwan and maybe Emmanuel Clase. So, I mean, for the Tigers, it's kind of like you obviously don't want to keep losing that lead, but at the same time, there's not really anyone chasing you. So, I mean, maybe that's also playing into it, like the sense of urgency. You got like a 15 game lead and nobody's chasing you. So I don't know. The Blue Jays is way different, right? You got the Yankees right behind you.
Yeah, it's tough. My guy, Jack Flaherty, not having a good season, unfortunately. So who knows? Still, a big chunk of games left. So we'll see what happens. Detroit, they do have to turn it around though and pick up a W today. Okay, Jon. So 6 picks between the two of us. Couple home run props for you. A bit of a mixed bag here for me. I'm going to start things off in the Bronx. the Yankees and Jazz Chisholm hosting the Phillies. Pretty good looking game. I think Chisholm, pretty good opportunity for him to fill the stat sheet here. We're going to go over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Minus 135 is a great spot to back Chisholm tonight. He's much better on his home field where he has an OPS over 1,000. So much better versus right-handed pitching as well. He has a 938 OPS. And he's incredible versus Taijuan Walker. He just flat out owns this guy. In 15 at-bats against him, he has a 467 batting average and an on-pace percentage of 600 against him. Nice boost for him as well. The wind blowing out around 9 miles per hour at Yankee Stadium here tonight. So we're going to take Chisholm over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Okay, the first of 3 home run props. John, what are we looking at here?
Yeah, I actually going to go Ketel Marte to hit home run plus 400. I actually bet him in his last game, not yesterday, the day before. He did homer. This was kind of one of those, it was showing a really good edge. He's in Pittsburgh, PNC Park. The wind's blowing out to about like center field, about 7 miles per hour. Does look like it'll be hot, a little, maybe a little rainy. I feel like it's probably similar to what's going to happen in Detroit today. But you're looking at this and you're like, okay, I think this should be closer to like plus 275, which is a massive edge when you're talking about this low of a number. And then you're like PNC Park, not necessarily the best like hitters park. Like I think everyone knows that. But I went back and looked at Ketel Marte last year when he went to PNC Park. He had 3 homers in the series. The year before that, I think he had 2. And the year before that, he had 1. So maybe there's something with him. Maybe he likes PNC Park. I don't know. But this was showing out as having a really good edge. He did just homer. It's someone who kind of keeps having an edge. And I think I want to play this at plus 400. Just kind of all lines up. He's going against Mike Burrows. Nothing special with the starting pitcher either, where you're like, hey, maybe I'll stay off of this. Maybe PNC Park, good pitcher. Not at all. Give me Ketel Marte plus 400.
Okay, how about a good old-fashioned full game money line bet? We're going to go to Fenway Park for this one. The Red Sox is a home dog. I know it is the Dodgers, but just big advantages everywhere for Boston based on how each team has performed here in the month of July. Bello on the bump here for the Bo Sox tonight. Strong month for him where he's posted a 2.73 ERA, paving the win to 3 wins in 4 games for the Red Sox in those starts. In the month of July, these Dodgers offensive numbers are absolutely pathetic. 27th in OPS versus right-handed pitching. Emmett Sheehan starts for the Dodgers tonight. Really tough task for him, going up against a Red Sox team that ranks in the top 2 in July in both OPS versus righties and OPS on their home field. Then we look at the bullpens. Big gap there. Once again, 3rd versus 22nd in bullpen ERA. This month, a rare night where I will be cheering for the Boston Red Sox. Take them there at plus money. Okay, home run prop number 2. What do you got, John?
Yeah, this is a short price, but I feel like it should be much shorter. So I'm going to Elly De La Cruz plus 330 to hit a home run. Again, there's not many times you get to take a home run prop. It's showing an edge at Great American Ballpark. This one I think should be closer to like plus 240. And like, even though it's not even like a full dollar difference, when you're talking about probabilities this low, that EV really jumps higher. So taking Elly De La Cruz, Great American Ballpark, same thing. It's gonna be about 88, sunny, wind blowing out to left center, about 4 miles per hour. So you like all that for him. He's going against Zach Lytle. Zach Lytle has one of the like funnier stat lines, I would say, for a starting pitcher this year. He's given up 24 home runs. And he has a 3.5 ERA. So that's like, he's one of the league leaders in home runs given up. Elly De La Cruz left. He is a switch hitter, but this will be lefty righty, and that is the better side for Elly De La Cruz. He has about a 900 OPS, batting from the left, and 13 of his, I think 18 home runs have come from as a left-handed hitter this year. So give me Elly De La Cruz plus 330, short price, but I think should be shorter.
Mr. Greg in the live chat says, are all Blue Jays fans as obnoxious as Josh when they are actually winning for once? The answer to that question is yes. Absolutely. Right back on the bandwagon. Let's go, Blue Jays. Feeling pretty good about it. Okay, my final pick. Good old-fashioned full game run line bet. I'm going to back the Texas Rangers at home here. Minus 1.5 run line. Some plus money on this one. Plus 122 odds. So even with the potential for Nate Eovaldi to be limited here a little bit, as Derek pointed out, this is just an incredibly massive pitching edge here for the Rangers. Eovaldi pitching to a 158 ERA this season. How insane is that? So he's thrown 18.2 innings in the month of July here over 3 starts. He's allowed 1 earned run in those games. And he's been pretty good against Braves hitters, too. 58 combined at-bats against Eovaldi. Braves hitters have a 155 batting average. On the other side, Joey Wentz pitching for the Braves. He has a 5.71 ERA this season. Typically not a guy who pitches deep into games here. He hasn't thrown more than 4 innings all season, mainly used out of the bullpen. And that could be a big issue for the Braves if this is indeed going to be a bullpen game, because their bullpen has been awful in the second half. A 10.57 ERA in the second half. Meanwhile, complete opposite, total contrast for the Rangers. Their bullpen really sharp, a 0.93 ERA in the second half here so far. So we'll take the Rangers to win by 2 or more, plus money, plus 122 against the Braves. Okay, John, bring it home for us. The third and final home run prop for the program today.
Yeah, I was kind of complaining about Blue Jays fans yesterday on Twitter before that game, because not until I worked with covers, I was surrounded by like 100 different Blue Jay fans, and they would be saying, are they this obnoxious once they start winning for once? They really don't say anything until they're ahead. Like even yesterday, Tigers jumped out 1-0. Nobody texts me. And then all of a sudden, once it's 5-1 Blue Jays, everyone starts texting me. I'm like, nobody chirps until they have the lead or they're winning. So I'm like, I was chirping these guys 2 years ago when the Tigers had 70 wins. So at least I'd stay on it. But last home run prop here, I'm going Tyler Soderstrom to hit home run plus 500. I do believe there's a plus 550 sitting at Bet365 right now. You could grab that price. I grabbed plus 500 this morning for Soderstrom. He is in Houston. He's going against Ryan Gusto. Soderstrom, left-handed bat who mashes right-handed pitching. 17 of his 18 home runs have come against right-handed pitching this year. He has about an 850 OPS against righties. Then Ryan Gusto, he's given up 11 home runs, 8 to lefties, and he's just under a 900 OPS allowed to left-handed batters. So the splits really stood out there. And obviously the price as well. That's always what you're looking at. I thought this should be closer to about plus 375. Soderstrom is someone who's like kind of streaky, but he does have good power. So I'm going to take him in Houston at plus 500. I really like the price here.
So what's your opinion on this, John, or your take on my take? My take is that I have no issue with bandwagon sports fans. Like a lot of, as a Blue Jays fan, I will, victory lap when they have their win. And where was this energy last season? Where was this energy 2 months ago? Obviously, I'm not going to be all in on a team when they're performing poorly. This is how people only have so much time in the day. When the team's performing badly, just playing pathetic, people aren't going to put up the money to go to the ballpark. They're not going to invest their time in watching the team play. So I have no issue whatsoever with bandwagon sports fans. I'm a diehard Blue Jays fan. Do I pay as much attention to them when they're not playing well? Absolutely not. So I'm all in right now, back on the bandwagon. Your opinion or your take on my take?
The bandwagon thing, to me, if the team's trying to win, I feel like you should be supporting them. If there's obviously teams that are just like tanking, I feel like at that point, like your time is valuable. That's when if you don't pay attention for your team for a couple of years because they are just god awful, that I totally agree with. It was just like, I don't mind like when you're in a sports rivalry and you're chirping each other, and there's a good chance maybe these two teams play in the playoffs as well. But it's like chirp when they're winning, chirp when they're losing, and then it's just kind of like that mutual respect of it's all fun and games. We're all just fans. We're just trying to have fun, right? Like type thing. So that's kind of like how I don't like when you go to a game and like say you're wearing a Blue Jays jersey. We don't know each other. I'm wearing a Tigers, and I'm chirping you the whole game, and the Tigers are winning, and then the second we start losing, I just kind of silent and like run away type thing. Like bring it both times, type thing. It's just for fun, anyways.
Yeah, I think a lot of it with the Blue Jays is that the expectations were so low and the energy was so negative coming into the season. Like the offseason just went horribly. And it's just the complete opposite mood that Blue Jays fans were in coming into the season, and even for the first month of the season or so. So let's go, Blue Jays. Hopefully they can put a pounding on your Tigers again here tonight, John, and over the weekend. I would love to see it. We're going to leave it at that for today. John and I will be right back with you guys again, though, on Monday. So until then, enjoy the games tonight. Best of luck with your bets. Have an awesome weekend. We will see you guys again on Monday. Woo!